Yo, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So my nigga, today we are back with another story time, my nigga. So this story time is low-key something I wanted to talk about for a really long time. But my nigga, a nigga just been lazy, bro. Like, I swear, every time I finish work or I finish like at the gym and shit, like on the way back home, I'm always like, yo, when I get home, I'm finna stream, I'm finna like record, I'm gonna do all this shit. I come back and I'm just scrolling on TikTok, bro. I'm being lazy as shit, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I think it was like a few days ago, I realized I hit 40 subs, and I was like, damn, I'm not gonna lie, like, I should really take this shit seriously, bro. But my nigga, hey, I'm not gonna get too off topic though. Y'all niggas already read the title, my nigga. This is the craziest breakup story, bro. This is the craziest breakup, like, ever, bro. Like, I've been in 4 relationships. I've gotten cheated on before, but my nigga, I think out of all my relationships, this breakup was probably the craziest out of all of them. No cap. So this was grade 9. So grade 9, that was when we started dating. So it was like grade 9 towards like the end of the school year. So this is maybe like around May. So I met the girl, right? So we'll call her we'll call her M, alright? We'll call her M. I met M in like kind of like April and shit. I think it was M's friend, and we'll call her friend K, alright? So it was M and K. They were like best friends at the time. So K, she was low-key trying to hop on one of my mans. Like I'm not gonna lie, K was kind of a thought. K was kind of a thought. Alright, I'm not gonna say like she was a thought, cause like nigga, we like in grade 9. There was some thoughts in grade 9. But like Kay, like she was like a wannabe thought type of shit. But I'm not gonna lie, like Kay, she was trying to hop on me. She was trying to hop on one of my mans. She was trying to hop on like maybe like 4 or 5 of my niggas. I'm not gonna lie. And I was like, damn, bruh, you going crazy first year into high school. So with Kay, there was this one girl, which was M. And like she was low-key, like she was always quiet, you feel me? Kay was like always trying to like, I don't know, Kay was low-key like a loud like Cheeto girl basically. And M, she was like that chill, you feel me, like low-key, like quiet girl. Like she was cool as fuck if you really got to know her and shit like that. And I'm not gonna lie, like bro, it was me and her, we started like talking to each other. We started fucking with each other. I don't remember how exactly we started talking. No, actually that's a lie. I know exactly how we started talking. But my nigga, I'm not gonna lie, this video is probably already gonna be long. I don't think we're gonna have enough time to talk about how we actually started dating. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, nigga. I'm giving every single full detail, my nigga. I remember there was this one nigga, right? This nigga low-key got exposed for nigga low-key got exposed for talking to if you know, you know. I don't want to say too much, you feel me? But nigga low-key did get exposed maybe like a year ago for talking to, yeah. So holy shit. So it was me and my homeboys. It was like a big ass group. We were like a big ass group and shit. So it was me, my homeboys, him and his homeboys. There was this one group of girls, and then K and M. We would always hang out at this one basketball hoop behind our school, like in the parking lot and shit. Niggas would low-key just go there to hoop and shit. And like niggas used to just go crazy. So it was a nigga who got exposed for talking to 13. We'll call this nigga 13. So it was 13. He broke M's phone basically. But before that, it was me and M. We were always kind of like eyeing each other, but we ain't never really talked type shit. The 13 nigga, he broke M's phone, basically. M low-key had like an Android like 3 or some shit. Like that was low-key like our joke and shit, bro. Cause like, bro, she had like some shitty ass Android. I'm not even gonna cap. And like, bro, I remember that shit broke. And like, there's like I don't know why these girls started like breaking the phone even more for some reason. Cause apparently she was gonna get like a new phone, so she wasn't like entirely worried about it. So I think it was K. So she texted me on Instagram. I think she mentioned M or some shit. And I was like, oh shoot, like kind of like what's her name? And then she was like, yo, are you into her? And I was like, kinda. And then she's like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, like bro, she like I see y'all always like looking at each other and shit, like bro, why don't you make a move? And then, bro, I was like, wait, hold on, that's low-key a green light. I'm not gonna lie, yo, K is low-key W man for that, but that was like a W little like wing girl type of shit. So she sets me up basically. I get her Instagram. I'm texting with like M and shit. Like we fucking with each other hella cool. Like bro, me and M we fucking with each other heavy and shit. And then it was like a month after that. That was when we started dating. But the thing is that K, her best friend at the time, shorty tries breaking us up for some reason. Like to this day, this shit still confuses me because, mind you, she's the one who set us up to date each other, and she tries breaking us up. But you feel me, she wasn't going for none of it. So at the end of it's like maybe like the last like 2 weeks into school type of shit, there's like it's like an athletic banquet basically. It's like a banquet for like all the athletes at our school basically, and K was there. M wasn't there because M wasn't playing like no sports, but I'm pretty sure I think she was on the girls basketball team, I think. So she was there. I remember I pulled up. I was wearing like some weak ass fit. I was wearing like a blue flannel, bro. Bro, my fit was atrocious, my nigga. And I'm not gonna lie, like this time I was still kind of like trying to like glow up a bit, bro. I was still trying to like kind of like grow my hair out. I was also like skinny fat too. I have no like type of like, you know, physique really. Like I have now and shit. You feel me? Kind of glazing myself a little bit. Do I give a fuck? Not really. So this is like kind of like before I was kind of like trying to like glow up type of shit. And K, I remember she told M that apparently I was dancing with other girls at the athletic banquet, and that shit was hella confusing, bro. I was like, damn, bro, why would you lie about that shit, bro? And she's the one who set us up in the first place. And then I ended up finding out that shorty was also trying to fuck with me. Like she ended up telling me that she was trying to fuck with me, and her and M, they stopped being friends over something unrelated that had nothing to do with me. And I think K, she ended up moving to a different school, and I heard she got pregnant. So yeah, I should have already seen the signs. All right, so fast forward is during the summer. Vibes are immaculate, my nigga. We is hanging out hella. We hang out hella. We calling hella. Like we talking hella. Vibes were beautiful, my nigga. Like, I think that summer, bro, that was what, summer 2022. So that was like June to like August of 2022. I'm not gonna lie, for that reason, that shit was actual vibes. Mind you, this is my first girlfriend. I'm in the middle of like trying to become better, like, you know, like physically, bro, like appearance wise and shit. And shorty was fucking me when I was like ugly as shit. So this is maybe like 3 months before me and M started dating. No, before me and M started talking. Sorry. Every day, as soon as I would get out, as soon as I would come home from school, I would hop on 2K and choke my chicken, nigga. I was a loser. I would goon and play 2K in Roblox. Nigga, I was a loser. So I'm not gonna lie, I stopped doing that shit like completely, like once me and M started talking. Remember, I stopped doing that because I was like, damn, bro, I can't lie, I can't be in a relationship with this girl and I'm still beating my shit. You feel me? So I stopped doing that. I was still on 2K until I broke the PS4 and shit. That's a story time for another time. But I'm not gonna lie, the vibes were immaculate, bro. And I was still kind of like, you know, on the journey of like glowing up, bro. I think end of summer I had like some type of physique a little bit. Not really. Like I was just skinny as shit. So fast forward, it's like September. So it was first like month of school basically. So I'm not gonna lie, that big group of niggas and shit. So I'm not gonna lie, we kind of all went our separate ways. There was like, so that one group, like 13's group, like I mentioned before, he kind of stayed at that basketball court. That was kind of like his place. Now it was my group, like me and my niggas, and then the other group of girls. There was another group of girls. Like I'm not gonna lie, we were kind of like chill with each other. I didn't really like talk to them that much, but we were kind of chill because it was one of my mans. He was trying to hop on this one girl. They ended up dating for like a week in like grade 9. Shorty does him dirty. It was bad. So I kind of distanced myself from them, but like I don't know, they were still kind of cool. Like they were still kind of cool to like keep around type of shit. Like if my homeboys or some of my niggas weren't at school and shit, I was sometimes hanging with them. I was mainly like the niggas and shit in that group because like, you know, they were chill, they were cool. Like I mentioned before, K ended up moving schools, so it was just M by herself, and I low-key felt bad because I wanted to hang out with my niggas and shit, but I also didn't want to leave her alone. that's kind of where I came up with the genius idea. Why not introduce M to that one group of girls? So we'll call the main girl in that group, we'll call her B, alright? We'll call her B. So I introduced M to like B's group and shit. And I thought things were cool because, you know, sometimes I would hang out with them. Sometimes, like, our groups would kind of, like, you know, get together type of shit. And sometimes we would just, like, chill together. Like, our group, their group, we could just chill together. I thought everything was good. Everything kind of was going good. And then I started kind of going through some shit. Like, you know, if you feel me, like, outside of school, like, mentally and shit, too. And I don't know, she was already talking about switching to a different school as well. So school A and school B, right? So school A and school B. School A is the school I went to. School B, M wanted to go there because her friends from middle school go to that school now, basically. We really didn't even know how we were gonna work out, like, the whole, like, you know, dating, like, when we go to when we go to different schools type of shit. We didn't know how that shit was gonna work. And you feel me? We broke up. We were still on amazing terms though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. At one point, it genuinely felt like we didn't even break up. Like we were still hanging out. We were still talking. We were still doing everything. Before, like, prior to when we actually broke up. I actually thinking that we were actually gonna get back together at one point, bro. Like, it was only gonna be like a 1 month like break type of shit, and then we would go right back to like dating and shit. So I'm not gonna lie, vibes were low-key immaculate until they weren't. until they weren't. I can't lie, I should have just, like, bro, I should have enjoyed it while it lasted, bro. Cause I'm not gonna lie, that November, everything changed, my nigga. November, I'm not gonna lie, my mental health started going down even worse than it was before. I had a family member who actually passed during that time, and I was going through it. Here's like another thing I should low-key mention. When me and M broke up, I didn't tell nobody, bro. I didn't tell no one. It was actually one of my homeboys. So it was B's group. It was B's group and like our group and shit like that. We were kind of like both hanging out with each other like before break. Like we were in the foyer. Once break starts, we would always meet up like in the foyer type of shit, and then either go outside and chill or in the caf, and we would all just chill there. So we're all in the foyer and shit. Me and M were kind of like looking at each other a little bit. Like I'm trying to like avoid eye contact and shit. Mind you, this is like 2 weeks after we broke up. I didn't tell no one. It was my boy Marcos. So he comes up to me. I think he kind of like peeped us like looking at each other and shit. So this nigga comes up to me and he's like, yo, like, are you and M still together? I ain't seen y'all talk in a minute. And then I was like, yeah, bro, like we been broke up. We broke up like 2 weeks ago, my nigga. He was like, god damn, bro. Like, nigga, I'm not gonna say nigga couldn't believe it. He was just like, he was low-key asking questions. I was just like I was just like trying to like avoid it. I was just like, hey, bro, like, I mean, we still kind of like talk, just not like as much type of shit. M ended up telling like all her friends, like they immediately knew that we broke up. Some of her friends keep asking me like why we broke up, that type of shit. Like they want to hear from my perspective. I remember it was B and some other girl. They actually came up to me. They were like, yo, like what's going on with you and M? And I was just like, I just wasn't trying to like talk and shit, but so I was like, hey, get off me though, my nigga. So it's like November. I'm not gonna lie, like vibes were sorta there sometimes. Like they're kind of there, not really. Went from vibes to like kind of constant arguing. All right, so this is December, this is when everything starts. So it's December. I remember it was B. So she texted me on Snapchat like one random night. So me and my homeboys, we like texting in the group chat, we all laughing and shit. And B, she randomly texted my phone on some crazy shit. I think I still have some of the screenshots on the phone, on like my old phone probably. Like I don't even know. But bro, B was going off. She was like, yo, like oh, M deserves better, bro. Like you ugly as shit. Like you seek validation from your friends, bro. She started dissing my friends. I'm like, damn, bitch. I was like, damn, what did I do? She started dissing me and my homeboys for no reason. Mainly me. I didn't really care too much about what was being said about me. I was kind of just like, I'm not gonna lie, I was over here trolling her, bro. I was saying, I'm not gonna lie, you this miserable, bro. You this worried about someone else's relationship. Find you a boyfriend of yourself, bro. Cause I'm not gonna lie, like, all right, with B, I'm not gonna lie, like, Shorty was like, she was something, bro. Like, she was like, you feel me? Like, she was something, bro. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm not gonna say too much, my nigga. I'm not gonna say too much because I don't know who's gonna be watching these. But you feel me? Shorty was a little on some shit. Like, I was skinny as shit, so I don't really got no place to talk. And during that time, I had a high top. I was still ugly. That was when I just got my braces too, so the gaps were still there and shit. You feel me? I don't really got too much place to talk, but it's like at the same time, why are you this invested in someone else's relationship, my nigga? I'm not gonna lie. You low-key need to go get your, you low-key need to get a life of your own, my nigga, and read a book. I'm not even gonna cap. That's actually what I told her. I told her to go read a book, touch some grass, my nigga, cause holy shit, I can't lie. I can't lie. I was kind of on her ass, bro. She ended up unadding me, and you feel me? I didn't think too much of it. I low-key laughed it off. I screenshotted it. I was talking to my homeboys about it. Like, I sent it to the group chat, and like, I'm not gonna lie, they were confused, like, on why they were brought up. So that's kind of like where things low-key kind of escalated. It was like my group versus kind of like that group. I don't want to make it seem like it was like some like boy squad versus girl squad, because I'm not gonna lie, that shit's gay. That shit's gay as fuck. That shit's like, bro, we've been left out in like grade 3, my nigga. I'm not gonna cap. I went back to school like on Monday, because I think it was like on a Friday. She was texting me all this bullshit, and it was her and her friends, her in that group. So I remember there's this one girl, right? So I'm not gonna lie, it was after me and M broke up. This girl tried hopping on me. I think she was a freshman. I was a sophomore at the time. She tried hopping on me, like she was trying to get on me and shit. Like she was trying to move close to me, but I'm not gonna lie, like I wasn't going for that, bro. Like Shorty was a little, you feel me? Blunt, bro. I'm not gonna catch Shorty. I don't know, she just wasn't my type, man. Shorty just wasn't my type. I'm not gonna lie, Shorty just wasn't my type. And this girl was kind of strange. Not even kind. This girl was very, very strange. This girl was taking pictures of me, my nigga. This girl was taking pictures of me with my friends on some like stalker shit. I remember she took this one picture of me when I'm in the cafe with my homeboys, and she had like furry ears and like furry tails and shit like that. I don't know, like it was like some weird ass shit. But the thing is that she was friends with B. He starts sending like pictures of me. I don't know, just like random like pictures of me, like that I've never seen in my life. He's like, oh, like you ugly as shit. Like I don't know how she even fell for you. Like she's saying all this shit. Like she deserves better. She lowered her standards for you. I'm like, god damn, bitch, you this obsessed with me? I thought we was done. This is all through text, by the way. She's saying all this through text. Whenever I would see her at school, all she would do is look at me and start laughing with her fuck ass homegirls, bro. That's all she would do. So Shorty was low-key just like, like an internet gangster, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. I remember I told Shorty too. I was like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, you talking so much shit, but you won't say none of this to my face, bro. Press me about it, nigga. I forgot what exactly she said, but like she was like, oh, so you're like telling all your homeboys this is this, da 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 da. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing none of that. But if I was, why you doing all this shit on text, nigga? Press me about it, ho. Press me about it, bitch. That's what I was like. I was like, press me about it in person. Shorty never did. Every time I would see her, she would just be laughing with her homegirls. I swear to God. She would just be laughing with her homegirls. I remember these bitches are taking pictures of me. If I'm lying, I'm lying. These girls are taking pictures of me in the cafeteria on some weirdo ass shit. Nigga, I'm not even trying to like exaggerate this shit either, bro. This shit was low-key freaking me out a bit, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you might think I'm actually trolling about this shit. This shit was actually kind of freaking me out, bro. Because why is there 5 girls with their phones out recording me and taking pictures of me, my nigga? For what reason? I think M kind of knew sort of what was kind of going on. She didn't really know too much, but like she was kind of like aware of what was going on type of shit. This might have been before winter break. Yeah, this is before winter break. So this is when shit gets crazy. So there's this one girl. We'll call her K. No, we'll call her K2. We'll call her K2. All right, we'll call her K2. So K2, Shorty was low-key trying to hop on my man's Marcos. Yeah, so K2, she was like this one. All right, I'm not gonna say she was like tall, but like, I'm not gonna lie, Shorty was kind of like, Shorty was towering over Marcos. So she was trying to hop on Marcos. For some reason, K2 knew a lot about all the guys in our friend group. No idea why, no idea how. She knew a lot about the niggas in our friend group though. So I remember K2, some way she found my last name, right? Not creepy at all. She finds my mom's Facebook. Mind you, my mom has a whole set on my mom's Facebook. She doesn't have like the last name on her Facebook. So that means she had to really dig deep into seeing what was my mom's last name. Parasocial as hell. Parasocial. Shorty is strange. Shorty is overly freaked out, and not in the good way. She finds my mom's Facebook, and then she tells B about it. I remember it was one time we were all in the caf. So me and my mans, we were all in the caf, right? So it's cold as shit outside. So we all inside the caf like that. Everyone's in there. And what was it? I think it was this one nigga who was in our group. I'm not friends with him now. This nigga was low-key a weirdo too. This nigga airdrops a picture of this one girl to the whole caf. And then out of nowhere, I get airdropped a photo. It's a picture of me, my mom, and my sisters. All in church outfits. And mind you, in that picture, I'm like 8. So I'm low-key like freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm freaking out. Cause I'm like, yo, this is like exotic loot, bruh. This is like crazy, bruh. This is insane. I airdropped a picture of me, my bald ass. Little patches of hair on my shit. In my church suit on. Sunday morning. Holy shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm low-key freaking out. I'm like, yo, the fuck? Who airdropped this? Because it didn't even say, it just said iPhone wants to share a picture with you. I was like, who shared this picture? And how did they get that picture? I was like, yo, this is like crazy parasocial activities, my nigga. Like, bro, you're in way too deep. Shout out T Banks. Bro, there's no way you're that bored, bro. Yo, focus on school. Put that effort into your schoolwork, bro. Finding my mom's Facebook. And mind you, K2, I have never spoke a word to this girl. The only reason why I knew who she was because my man's nigga kind of felt bad. Because, you know, like, she was like a freshman. Yo, so she was like a freshman. So she was low-key like, yeah, so she was like a freshman. And, like, she was kind of, like, obsessed with him. Like, Shorty was making up, like, fake names talking about, like, how she wants Marcos, like, to crack and shit. Making Marcos feel hella uncomfortable. Like, so, like, Marcos was kind of talking to her, you know, getting to know her, like, a little bit, maybe for, like, a week, 2 weeks. Marcos completely cut that off, blocked her, everything. Boom, bam, bop, bing, bang, boom. So, Marcos cuts her off. And then she's like on some extremely weird shit. We don't really care about her because, feel me, that's freshmen. That's freshmen. We don't give a fuck. She finds my mom's Facebook. At the time, I didn't know that. I remember I was kind of like looking around in the caf because I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then that's when I remembered my man's at the time, he sent a picture of this one girl. He airdropped it to everyone in the caf. But the thing is, I didn't do anything. So why did I catch it straight? As weirded out as I was, I didn't really react too much. I did see them laughing though, and I was like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Parasocial activities, bro. These girls are weird, my nigga. It was B, so she comes up to me. This is the first time we've actually spoke face to face. So B, I'm not gonna lie, Shorty was kind of going crazy. She comes up to me, phone in her hand, picture of my mama. It's like a bunch of screenshots of my mom's Facebook. And then she's like, yo, she's pointing at me. So like, pretend I'm B and y'all niggas are me. She's like, yo, this came out of that. She's calling my mom that. So I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, oh my God, I'm not gonna lie. This shit actually gets me tight. I'm not trying to be like no tough nigga, bro. I'm not trying to be on none of that, bro. I'm not trying to be like no tough ass nigga. I'm not gonna lie. B is so lucky she's a girl, cause bro, the way I would beat the fuck out of her. Oh God, I would beat the living shit out of her, bro. I wanted to boom. Bro, I was ready to crash the fuck out. I'm not even gonna lie. The thing is, there's a whole girl. I can't do shit. If she were to put her hands on me, maybe I would have done something. Maybe I would have been like, hey, get off me though. Maybe like shove her and shit. But my nigga, this is a whole girl, bro. I can't crash out. So I'm not gonna lie. I was low-key looking like a lame ass nigga, bro. Like, bro, I was looking like a lame ass nigga, bro. I remember Shorty is dissing my mama to my face. and there's nothing I could do about it. I can't lie. Some of her friends, like, bro, they were in utter shock. I remember some of the niggas who were in that group, I low-key kind of hated them at one point. But then I was like, yo, these niggas ain't really do nothing wrong. And then these niggas ended up apologizing to me for her actions. I remember these niggas came up to me. They're like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo, B's hella fucked up for that, bruh. We won't even rate her like that no more, bro. Like, she's actually like a weirdo and shit. I appreciate it, bro. But at the same time, this bitch is dissing my mama, bro. Now, like, bro, it's just not a game no more. Before, Shorty was just talking shit about me. I didn't even give a fuck. Shorty brought up my friends. My friends ain't give a fuck. But now you bring up my mama? You bring up my mama, you bring up my little sisters. Like, bitch, you're weird. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I'm fuming, my nigga. Yo, I'm cheesing. Yo, I'm mad as fuck. I'm mad as hell. So I remember, so Shorty ends up walking away, right? So Shorty walks away. I remember, I think I asked her, how the fuck you even got that shit? She said it was K2 who found my mom's Facebook. And then the thing is, after break, right? So, cause this all happened during break. I seen K2 in the hallway. I low-key pressed her. I was like, yo, I don't know you. I don't know you. I've never talked to you. Why, bro? Why are you this obsessed with me if I don't know you, my nigga? You're looking at my mom's Facebook, bro. You know my last name. You doing all this shit as if you know me, nigga. I don't know you, nigga. You fucking weirdo. You weird ass bitch. Like, I can't lie. I was pressing her. The fuck out of her. I think she ended up crying too. I didn't say like no crazy ass shit. I was just calling her like a weird bitch and shit like that. Alright, I didn't say bitch. I was just calling her like a weirdo. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I low-key hate to admit this, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, the stuff B was saying earlier, bro, that shit was really getting into my head, bro. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm fuming and shit, bro. I got like tears built up in my eyes and shit. I'm pressing K2. I'm pressing K2. And bro, there's like tears in my eyes and shit. I'm like, bro, you a weird ass bitch. Like, bro, you weird as fuck. You doing all this shit as if I know you, nigga. I don't know you, nigga. You a weirdo. You weird. You lame. Like, bro, you lame ass hoe. All that type of shit. Like, I'm pressing her type shit. Yo, I'm fuming. I remember. I think it was one of my mans. He was with me because he was like, yo, bro, like, you good type of shit. He seen me. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to this nigga. This nigga knows exactly who he is. This nigga was like, low-key, just chill, bro. Just chill. Cause like this is like in the hallways and shit too. I remember, I think I was going to my other class. Shorty tried talking to me. Bro, I was not having it. Bro, I was fuming. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I was mad as hell on how I low-key allowed all that shit too, bro. Like, at the end of the day, there's really not much I can do. But dog, this girl is dissing me. Not dissing me. This girl's dissing me. I don't care about that. This girl dissing my mama and my sisters. This girl's bringing up family into shit that doesn't even involve her. Mind you, all of this started off of me and M breaking up. Like, all of this, and the crazy thing is, we were still on good terms. Apparently, there was a whole bunch of rumors going on too. Like, I ended up finding out like a whole bunch of shit. Like, shout out to them niggas who, you know, low-key cut her off after that shit. Apparently, like, there's like a whole bunch of rumors that like you cheated on M, that apparently you were like what is it? I was trying to do like some fuck ass shit, bro. Like with her, bro. Like I was like manipulate her. I was trying to cheat on her. Like I think there was something involving I can't say the word, but SA. I'm not sure if I can say that on YouTube, but apparently there was rumors about that too. So it was M. I'm mad as fuck. I'm mad as fuck at her too, cause I'm like, yo, this would have never happened if you just kept your mouth shut about us breaking up. And bro, I was just mad as fuck. I remember I blocked her. I did all this shit. Like I said, I was mad as shit. Built up tears in my eyes. So this is where shit ends up kind of going crazy. So I remember one of my cousins. I'm telling her about this shit. I'm like, yo, this girl disrespecting my mama. This girl disrespecting your auntie, basically. Auntie. My cousin, she's 2 years older. Yeah, she's 2 years older than me at the time. So I'm like, yo, this girl's talking crazy. And mind you, this girl's like, we're like hella close. It's like my cousin. Like, damn near like my sister, basically. Like, older sister. I got hella older sisters, I'm not gonna lie, but she's like she's older than me by like 2 years. So I'm talking to her, and I remember it was we were kind of plotting on getting her jumped, on getting B jumped. So I'm not gonna lie, I can't lie, I was low-key cheesing. I was low-key happy, I was low-key all jolly and shit. Cause I remember she told some of her friends about it too. Like my cousin, she told some of her friends about it. And like the plan was, it was like right after school. Like they were just gonna catch her and just jump her, bro. You're just gonna beat the shit out of her. That was originally the plan, bro. Cause like I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't going for none of that. I wasn't going for none of that. Talking crazy about my mama, I wasn't going for none of that, my nigga. I was willing to do anything. I remember before I asked my cousin, I was asking girls like I'm kind of like cool with like around the school and shit like that, even at other schools too. I remember I was asking them. I remember I was willing to pay these runners, bro, to jump this girl. Like this shit was really crazy, my nigga. So I remember I got my cousin. She was down for it. Her friends were down for it. I think it was my cousin and maybe like 3 of her friends. Yeah, so it was gonna be like 4 of them. This is where the fake homeboys start coming in. I remember I was telling some of my niggas in the group chat about what was gonna happen. And the thing is, something about our group chat, there was some niggas in that group chat who didn't even hang out with us for real. They were just like, there was like 3 random niggas in the group chat. They were just random, like they were just in there just to be there. One of those niggas, right? One of those niggas was actually really close with B. But the thing is, on Snap, you can't take screenshots of what niggas were saying. So they were in so that nigga and B, they were in a whole ass Discord group chat, my nigga. This nigga was saying everything. Telling all the plans we were doing, bro. Saying all the stuff we were like, you know, all the jokes we were saying about B and her friends and shit like that. All the jokes, all the plans and shit on how we were gonna get B jumped, like how me and my cousin were gonna get B jumped. All that shit, bro. B knew about it. At the time, we didn't even know this nigga was like faking and shit. So it was one day after school. My cousins, they pulled up. Like my cousin, she pulled up with her friends. And I'm low-key hype as fuck because I'm like, yo, I'm willing to see this girl get jumped. So we're low-key walking around the school looking for this girl. We see one of her friends. So I'm not gonna lie, I low-key got hyped. I'm like, oh yeah, one of her friends is here. She's definitely still here. I start getting jiggy and shit, bro. I start getting lit. Like I'm low-key hyped because I'm about to see like a fight. I'm about to see a girl talking shit about my mama get jumped. Get exactly what she deserves. I go up to her and I'm like, yo, like where's B? Like we looking for her, bro, because like she's talking way too much shit. And that's when her friend tells me, we'll call her Za. Yeah, we'll call her Za. Right? So Za, she tells me that B, for like a week straight, she's just been leaving school early. Leaving school early, changing her bus routes to go home. My nigga, she's avoiding the smoke. And I'm not gonna lie, I'd low-key duck the smoke too. Like niggas were trying to get jumped. Like if niggas were trying to like jump me and shit. But bro, you're the one who started talking shit. So now you acting all scary and shit? You acting all scary, bro? Acting like, oh, you ain't even do nothing, bro? Like a bunch of people are just trying to jump you for no reason? Yo. Bitch, you was a pussy, nigga. You was a pussy. Bro, just take the ass whoop, bro. Just take the ass whoop. Just take the ass whooping and move on. I just wanted to see you get your ass whooped one time. I'll never bother you ever again. I'll never talk to you ever again. I never even plan on talking to you anyway, even when you were like talking hella shit. I just want to see your ass get whooped for talking crazy. So she ended up saying that, and then I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even mad about this shit no more, bro. I wasn't even mad about, like, usually Loki thought I was gonna be mad knowing that B was never gonna get jumped. I'm not gonna lie, her own friend telling me that she's been leaving school early, bro, and taking alternate bus routes to get to her house safe without having to worry about like getting jumped or anything like that. When her own friend told me that, I'm not gonna lie, I low-key felt better. No cap. And then after that, it was really just a whole lot of staring, bro. Just a whole lot of staring. Shorty never came up to talk to me. Just a bunch of pussy shit. Bro, like that was my first girlfriend, but I'm not gonna lie. That breakup was probably the most toxic shit ever, bro. Mentally draining shit ever. Cause I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, I was actually going through some mental shit too. Like during that whole breakup shit. Like I was like, damn, bro, I miss her. I'm not gonna lie, life started going downhill. Like low key, like after we broke up. I'm like, damn, bro, I miss this girl. I'm going through it mentally, bruh. Family members passing. I'm low-key fucked up. I had no motion, bruh. I'm fucked. Bro, my swag's weak. Skinny as shit. I had a hot top. But it was just L's just like being handed to me, my nigga. I'm not even gonna cut. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you just gotta say fuck it and move on, bro. Like I'm not really happy on how I handled things, bro. I do look like sometimes I do kind of like look back at it and like laugh and shit, bro. Like especially at the fact on how mad I was. At least with my homeboys, I don't think there was ever a time they've seen me that mad at someone, other than that time when B was talking crazy about my mom. I mean, so serious. I'm walking around, fists all balled up and shit. I'm like this. I'm like. Tears in my eyes and shit, like I'm mad as hell. But I'm trying to think if there was anything else that happened. I'm not gonna lie, I completely cut off M. We did kind of end up talking, like maybe like the last few months of school. Cause like I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't entirely her fault. Cause like with M, she had no idea about what B was saying like to me. Like she kind of had like some little idea, but I heard that it was actually B. It was B's group. They actually cut M off because M was just constantly talking about me. And then M got close to K too, which I'm not gonna lie, that shit low-key pissed me off too. Can't really think about too much. I mean, I don't really remember too much. I do remember we started talking a little bit, and then I started talking to someone else, and then I ended up dating her. That was my second relationship. That was probably the freakiest relationship I've ever had. I don't know. That's okay. Story time. I'll probably give like in the future, or I'll at least talk about like on stream or something like that. That story time was crazy. That shit was freaky as hell. Holy fuck. Yeah, I remember we started dating, and then after that, we just moved on, bro. And I still thought there was a possibility we were gonna get back together. Like me and M were gonna get back together and shit. I do remember that after B was talking shit about my mama and shit, I do remember me being like, yo, there'll never be a time where I'll give M another chance. Do I know do I know? Shit, I mean, I don't know. I did get over it though. It was like at the same time, it's just PTSD, cuz, on what happened during that time. That was November, December of 2022 and January of 2023. Those 3 months, holy fuck. What I was going through, I wouldn't wish that on no one. I'm not even gonna lie. I hope y'all niggas enjoyed that video, bruh. Long ass story time, bruh. Crazy ass breakup, bro. Toxic as hell for no fucking reason. I appreciate y'all niggas for watching, bruh. Hopefully if y'all niggas made it this far, bro, hey, comment down your craziest breakup story or like something like that. Or at least like if you're in a relationship right now or something like that. I don't know, bro. Just kind of get like the comments going crazy a little bit. You feel me? But hey, hopefully y'all niggas enjoyed that video. Make sure y'all niggas like and subscribe. Nigga, I'm gone, bro.